So we'll start by settling the body, adopting a stable, comfortable, upright position, serviceable for meditation. So we think about keeping our feet flat and our back straight, torso open, hands in the lap, right over left, with the palms upturned and the thumbs gently touching. Our eyes are gently closed or slightly open, making sure we let in enough light to remain alert. We try to maintain an awareness of not slouching, not leaning, but we also let go of any unnecessary tension or rigidity in the body, relaxing into a stable, comfortable, upright position, just allowing the body to fall into place. When we begin to move the mind inward, letting go of attending to anything in the external world, constraining our awareness just to the body and mind. Beginning to concentrate that awareness in the present by attending closely to the physical sensation of the air as it moves into and back out of the tip of the nostrils. Giving ourselves the instruction to notice quickly when anything other than that one physical sensation is arising in the mind. And then without judgment or frustration, lifting our awareness up from those distractions and placing it gently but firmly again and again on the breath. And then when the mind feels more calm, we generate a broad, altruistic motivation for our time, taking a moment to intentionally broaden our circle of concern, trying to embrace countless sentient beings within the field of our practice, seeing them just like oneself as a suffering sentient being, wanting to alleviate that suffering, seeing oneself as the recipient of so much kindness from all sentient beings, and wanting to repay that kindness by leading sentient beings to a state beyond suffering, a state of perfect happiness, perfect peace, and realizing that oneself is presently not capable due to one's own familiarity with destructive ways of thinking and acting, and the insufficient familiarity in one's own mind with strongly virtuous, beneficial states of mind, like love and compassion, generosity, patience, ethics, wisdom. So being resolved to engage in a process of genuine inner transformation to become of greater and greater benefit to sentient beings. And taking that as the purpose of our time. And with that motivation, returning to the understanding that there is no substantial distinction between oneself and others. I myself, 24 hours a day, from the moment that I awake to the moment I go to sleep, and then even in my dreams, I wish to obtain that which is pleasant, that which is comfortable, and to be completely separated from even the slightest negativity. And I and every sentient being, no matter which realm they appear in, no matter their appearance, their opinions, their mannerisms, their cultures, and just trying to be happy, just as oneself is. Take a moment to follow that reasoning and try to deeply understand it, see the truth of it. And then recognize that the immediacy, the urgency that one feels in accomplishing this in one's own life is exactly the same as what is occurring in the minds of every other sentient being. Each and every sentient being feels that urgency, that immediacy in exactly the same way. And the pain of meeting with difficulty, obstacle, painful conditions is exactly as sharp for every other sentient being as it is for oneself. So, in these regards, we are also completely equal to every other sentient being. Again, contemplate those reasonings and demonstrate to yourself their validity. The result, however, of the mind, the attitude that seeks the happiness of oneself alone, and the attitude that cherishes the happiness and the well being of others, however, are completely different. The self centered, the self preoccupied mind is the source of misery and pain, and the mind of cherishing others is the source of happiness, contentment. When we engage in that wish to secure only our own happiness, our perspective narrows, and we're subject to innumerable fears. When things do not go in the way that we expected, we exaggerate the outcome of those obstacles and see them as worse than they really are. And we become fragile, unable to bear hardship. I try to bring to mind how the self cherishing attitude has manifested in your own life and see if it seems true that these side effects of it have been present. The self centered mind leads to unrealistic expectations that all others will like us, be kind to us, be polite, be respectful. So we become overly sensitive and easily hurt. There becomes a barrier between oneself and others, an insensitivity to their needs. And see if you can identify times when the self centered mind gave rise to those disadvantages. The mind of cherishing others reverses that egoistic self preoccupation, and our negativities decrease, become less powerful the more we practice cherishing others. The focus is taken away from oneself, and our perspective widens. Our own difficulties appear less significant, and we feel close, warm hearted towards sentient beings. We develop courage and inner strength. See if you can, in your own experience, think of times when this mind was prevalent, and see if these benefits were also prevalent. and try to give rise to a determination that in all of my activities, my interactions with others, I will focus on their well being rather than simply getting something for myself. And then when you're ready, we'll come back together and we'll dedicate. So recollect your altruistic motivation and think that by having engaged in this contemplation, you've actualized that motivation, which has generated positive energy in the mind. And think that you freely offer the fruit of your practice, that positive energy for the benefit of all sentient beings without exception. Thinking strongly when that positive energy ripens, may it serve as a cause and condition to eliminate war and conflict, poverty, famine, disease, disasters, all painful inner and outer conditions. May it fully ripen the minds of all sentient beings. May they quickly meet perfect teachers and arise in the state of full enlightenment. May I too achieve the state of enlightenment in order to work for the benefit of sentient beings perfectly. May any obstacles facing the Guru's long life be completely dispelled. And may I and all sentient beings in this moment come under the joyful care and guidance of enlightened beings. May we be guided and protected until we swiftly achieve that state of enlightenment. Thank you.